Mini is not something we hear all the time at Mount Zion, but today we're making this Mini behind us a little less mini. Behind me is a 2020 Mini Cooper S Countryman all 4. Man, that's a mouthful. Anyway, we're gonna be transforming the look of this Mini behind me with a lift kit, some wheels, and tires. When the original owner of this car came to me and said that they wanted to lift their Mini, I was a little bit skeptical, but once I dug in it and found that there are actually several manufacturers that make lift kits for these cars, I said, let's do it. And I was pumped because it's not all the time we get requests like this. And when it's something new, I'm always all about it. Right here on the bench, you can see we've got this lift. The kit that was designed for this car is made by a company called M7 Speed. M7 Speed, and I had several conversations with the owner of that company. Great guy to talk to, and he definitely provided me a lot of information on this car. Right here, this is the front components. They're a very simple strut spacer, along with sway bar end links. In the back, it's a pretty straightforward system too. They're providing us longer sway bar end links in the back, and let's go out and check it out. A coil spring spacer and a shock extension. Now, as you can see right here, this does not have a strut in the back like the front. It has a separate coil spring and shock. Right here is the coil spring spacer that they provide in the kit. You can see it's mounted there on the bottom. And the shock spacer looks like this. And Uncle Herm's got it installed right there. So we have the right amount of travel for the rear shock and spring assembly. This kit is sold as roughly 2 inches of lift, I think maybe 2.5. Did it specify, Herm? 2.5. 2.5 inch, yep. So it's actually gonna be a substantial amount of lift for this thing. We are also doing some wheels from Black Rhino and some of the new Falcon AT3 tires. So our guys are working on putting those together now. Of course, we have to steal the old tire pressure sensors and we're gonna swap those into the new ones. But it's gonna totally transform the look of this thing. I really like the owner when they dropped it off this morning. They said they want their Mini a little bit less cute and a little bit more rugged, and that's what we're here to do. So here it is in all its glory, the Mini Cooper Countryman 2020 with the 2.5 inch lift. It turned out really awesome. I want to give you a quick recap. So we used the M7 tuning 2.5 inch lift. It came out really nice. Install was pretty straightforward. It took us about a day to get the whole thing wrapped up. To finish the lift off, we also coupled it with some wheels and tires. We used the Black Rhino arches in a 17x8 with a plus 30mm offset. Now, when you talk to M7 tuning, there is some definite requirements on wheel offset, and this plus 30mm worked out perfect with no wheel spacers. For tires, we put the Falcon Wild Peak AT3s in a 225/65/17, and they fit, but they're big. Keep in mind, you're definitely gonna have to do a little bit of trimming and modifying to the inner fender liners, both front and rear, to make them fit perfectly. We love obscure projects like this one, so reach out if there's something you want us to do, get you a quote, we're happy to do it. Be sure to check us out online. On our website, we have some cool projects on our showcase section that may inspire you for a project of your very own. Thanks for watching our vid. Remember to like and subscribe. See ya.